Hello, world literature students, and welcome to our module on realism. Realism is great, though realist works tend to be long, and so we only have space for just a couple in this module. Realism is great because it meets us right at the painful heart of life. How do I line up my hopes and my expectations with the reality of the world? What do I do when a day like today that was forecast to be sunny starts to rain? Or in a deeper, more troubling sense, what if the person that I love doesn't love me back? What if I picked a career path that I thought was going to be very fruitful and it turns out to be grinding misery for me? What if I don't get the opportunities that I hoped I would receive? Or when the plans that seem to be working out suddenly start to fall apart? How does life have meaning at that level? Realism approaches this problem by always starting with characters with romantic idealist visions, these hopes for the future, a glorious appreciation of beauty or infatuated love. And then in the course of a realist work, those hopes are usually ground up, chewed apart, exploded, and spat out. It tends to be on the bleaker side. And yet the goal of realism is to help us find a deeper meaning and beauty through the reality of life. To not hide from the dark side of our existence, not shelter ourselves in some cocoon of privilege, but to understand what life is really like for the full range of people. Those in poverty, as well as the working or middle class, all the way up through the richest members of society, to understand what all humans really experience. And in light of that truth, in light of that reality, to guide our lives with wisdom and discernment. I think you'll find a lot to enjoy in this literature we're going to read. We'll read one short story by Rabindranath Tagore called Punishment. Tagore was a great polymath, a genius in literature and music and even ballet and painting. We're also going to read a novella, The Death of Ivan Ilyich by Leo Tolstoy, and a play, The Cherry Orchard by Anton Chekhov. I hope as you're reading these works you find a lot of ideas to wrestle with, a lot of human experiences that you can relate to or that maybe you've seen in the lives of people you care about. And I hope that this study in realist literature is a fruitful way for you to take a wise, thoughtful look at the path of your own life and find some wisdom for the road ahead. Happy reading.